What's going on, Jam Fam? And welcome back to the Gaming Station. So today, Brawl Stars tweeted out a little bit of information about the club update that we're supposed to be getting at some point in November. It's not a ton of information. It's just about how they're going to automatically restructure clubs in this upcoming update if you don't go out and do it yourself. So if you want to do it a certain way, say you want to do like the top 15 and the bottom 15 in one club, that way the club trophies are spread out a little bit more evenly between the two, then you got to go out and do that yourself. But if you want to be lazy and you want Brawl Stars to do all the work for you, then they just shared the plan to what they plan on doing with everything overall. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So here's the tweet that's in question, and right off the bat, you see that in the November update, club capacity will be reduced to 30 members from 100. If you don't arrange it yourself, it'll be automatically done for you. And this diagram is the breakdown to how that's actually going to work. Now, be aware right now, technically the club cap is at 30, but it's a soft cap. So if you had more than 30 people in your club when this update actually dropped, then they didn't cut those people yet. That's going to be coming later this month. So right now, people can't join clubs that have more than 30 people, but if you had more than 30, you get to keep those people until the cut actually happens. So like I said, if you want to be lazy and you want Brawl Stars to do all the work for you, this is how this breakdown is going to work. And the first people that they're going to kick are the inactive people who have been inactive for 14 days or longer. So those people are going to get kicked right off the bat, regardless of what they are. If they're the president of the club, then they're gone. It doesn't matter. The next people that are going to get kicked, they're going to do a rank check. So that means that people who are active and have higher ranks are going to stay in the club no matter what. So be aware that if you have a senior in your club that's been there for a long time and they're just really active or whatever, they're going to take precedence over anybody else. So if that senior only has 20,000 trophies, but there's another active player that is just a normal member and they have 35,000 trophies, that 35,000 trophy player is going to get kicked before that 20,000 senior. So if there's a situation like that in your club, make sure you're aware of it and decide what you want to do with those two members. So the next thing after the rank check is just going to be a trophy check. So basically, if two players have the same rank, say they're both members or both seniors, and they have different levels of trophies, say one member has 20,000 trophies and one member has 30,000 trophies, then that 30,000 trophy player is going to be staying. Obviously, that should be a given. You know, that's pretty much common knowledge. I don't think anyone's going to be shocked about that bit of info. This was the thing that I had a question about right here, this bit right here. Basically, they're going to automatically, once they get to 30 members kicked from a club, they're going to make a second club with the exact same, I can't highlight that. With the exact same name as the original club. Basically, my club's name is Serial Killers, so if they were to automatically go through and do that on their own, they would just make a second Serial Killers account with all of our members. And they got some basic questions right here that they anticipate being asked a lot. The first one, will friends lists increase due to club capacity? Nope, they don't have any plan for that. That's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. How do I contact members from another club? You have to talk to them before the change, or you might lose contact. That's kind of bad. I think that if you set up a club yourself, you should be able to link the two clubs and have a universal club chat. I think that would be pretty cool. That way it wouldn't feel like you're totally siloed off from the rest of your club members if you don't have something like Discord or something like that. I mean, a lot of the serious clubs are gonna have Discord, but you know, more casual players aren't gonna download Discord just to talk in a club chat. So I think that there should be something implemented into the game to help remedy that. I think it's kind of lame that they're just like, oh, you know what? Nah, you don't need it. Don't worry about it. And the last question here is, can I rename my club if I'm not in the main one? And that's a no. If they create a club and it has the exact same name, you have to leave your club and make a whole new one. So for my example, my club's name is Serial Killers, like I said. So if they automatically made a new Serial Killers club with all of our members, we couldn't just rename that club. We'd have to go out and remake a whole new club and get those people back into the new Serial Killers 2 or whatever we want to call it. That's another thing that kind of sucks in my opinion. They should give the people that defaulted into a new club an option at least to rename that club at least one time, like within the first week or so. That's just my opinion though. I don't know what you guys think. They also added another question right here. If I'm the 31st member of my club, will I be alone in a new club? No, new members, they're not going to make a new club until there's at least 6 people. So be aware of that. So if you have 36 people, those 6 people will be added into a new club. But if you only have 31, that one person gets cut and they're clubless for the time being. So I jumped over onto Frank's Twitter to see if I could find any more information about this stuff, because I know Frank's pretty good about answering people's questions on stuff like this. And right away, I found this one right here. I thought it was a bit of useful information. This guy asked, if his club's not full, but has inactive players, will they get kicked as well? Frank says, no, we're not looking at clubs with 30 or less members. So if you don't have 30 members, nothing's gonna affect your club at all, even if people are inactive or whatever. I don't know how many people are actually gonna be in that situation, but if you are, be aware of that. This is just to reiterate what I had said earlier, but this guy's just asking why people can't join clubs that have 30 or more people. And Frank literally just pulled up the patch notes and says that if clubs have more than 30 people, they won't be resized until the next update, And like we know, that's what this whole tweet was about. So yeah. So I know I said I was going to scour Frank's Twitter to see if I could find any more information, but really he only replied to those 2 tweets and they're really not even that informative. The second thing I know I had already said earlier in the video, and the first thing was kind of just like, you know, common sense. And I doubt anyone's really going to be in that type of situation anyway. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. That's really all the information I could find. Like I said, it's not a ton, but it is something just to talk about. Let me know what you guys think about the way they're going to be redefaulting the clubs. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's fair? Do you think they should do it a different way? Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. I want to thank everyone for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.